Back pain. It interferes with our ability to work, play, and enjoy life. It robs us of our potential day by day. Medical professionals agree that back pain in the United States is reaching epidemic proportions. Yet this health care crisis continues to grow unabated, because no one can seem to agree on a viable solution. That is until now. Meet Cecil, owner and CEO of a building supply company, and Alyssa, a private practice speech therapist. Both used to suffer from chronic low back pain. Both worried that they would never be able to live a normal life again. They tried several treatments to get rid of their back pain. Nothing worked. But take a look at them now. You'd never be able to tell today that they both used to suffer from chronic, debilitating low back pain. Find out what finally got rid of their back pain and how you can receive the same treatment and the same lasting results here on Back Pain Breakthrough.
Is back pain making you miserable? Are the good things in life passing you by? Have you been told or suspect you have a degenerated, bulging, or herniated disc? Has your doctor suggested surgery? And does the thought of having surgery scare you? The following program could change your life. Welcome to Back Pain Breakthrough.
Back pain statistics in the United States are concerning at best, frightening at worst. About 80% of Americans will experience back pain at some point in their lives, many in the form of degenerated, bulging, or herniated discs. This year in the United States alone, back pain will be responsible for about $50 billion worth of medical expenses, around 7 million visits to the family doctor, and around 80 million missed work days. In fact, back pain is the second leading cause in missed work days, surpassed only by the common cold. And like the common cold, a lasting solution has remained a mystery. But thanks to a major scientific advancement, medical professionals are closer than ever before to solving the riddle of back pain. In fact, we now have a treatment that eliminates low back pain over 75% of the time, without the risks and complications of surgery. It's called spinal decompression therapy. How does this treatment work? Are there any side effects? Does it last, or can treatment conceivably go on forever? Is it too good to be true? These were questions Cecil and Alyssa desperately wanted answers to. For Cecil and Alyssa, living life with chronic low back pain meant struggling with feelings of fear, depression, and despair on a daily basis. The chronic pain slowly took its toll on every phase of their lives. Their work, family, and friends all suffering the consequences. Their lives unmanageable. Their future uncertain. In short, it was like having no life at all.
My name is Alyssa. I work as a speech therapist with ages 0 to 3. I first noticed my back hurting when I would sit on the floor working with the children, and if I sat for a prolonged period, it would really start aching and have a stabbing pain in my lower back.
My name's Cecil. When I was around 18 years old, I picked up a Gravely lawnmower out of the trunk of a car. It's basically a big chunk of steel, probably weighs about 300 pounds, and spent the night in the hospital. Couldn't move for a couple of days, so they took some x-rays and sent me home with muscle relaxers and with some pain pills, and probably within a month or so I was young and could handle that. I was back at it. Probably in my 30s I started having problems where your back would just momentarily or for no reason at all go out, and it would last for a couple of days and then it would come back slowly and you'd be able to move again. And the older I got, the more frequent that happened, and the longer it took to recover from it.
I could sit on the floor for probably about 20 minutes, and then I needed to either get up or switch positions to become comfortable again. Not only did my back bother me while I was working, but I also have 2 young children, ages 2 and under, in which I had to lift them out of high chairs and out of their cribs, and it also became hard to do that, and I would have to have help from my husband or just have to bear the pain and plug through.
So I found myself becoming immobile, where I would guard myself. I wouldn't move as freely as I used to. I would restrict my movement, and gradually, to the point I didn't even realize I was restricting myself. Mainly, in my case, it's lower problems in my back. So it's when I get close to the ground, and if you give me something up high, I can generally deal with it. But when I start bending about in half, that's where my back could snap out, and I could be, laid up for 3 or 4 days where I can't even move.
Coming up, Cecil's and Alyssa's search for an effective treatment, how they found decompression therapy to be a permanent, non-surgical solution for back pain, and how it has changed their lives forever for the better. Stay tuned.
Have you gone from doctor to doctor, trying to find relief for your back pain, afraid of having surgery? We have the answer.
Spinal decompression, a non-surgical solution for low back pain, takes pressure off spinal discs and nerves, allowing the back to mend itself naturally.
Spinal decompression has proven to be over 75% effective in treating serious back problems without the risks and complications of surgery.
I was getting to the point where I could not stand more than 5, 10, 15 minutes at a time. I wanted someone who could address the problem which I had and solve that. I feel like that I was treated honestly, fairly, friendly every time I came.
Call now. You don't have to suffer anymore.
The improvement that I've experienced has been absolutely awesome.
Treating patients with lower back pain used to be frustrating. When the medications or therapy I prescribed didn't work, I felt obligated to recommend surgery. Then I learned about spinal decompression, a non-surgical breakthrough that takes pressure off the spinal discs and nerves, allowing the back to mend itself naturally. It's safe, non-invasive, and proven to be over 75% effective in eliminating back pain. I've read the research, I've seen the results. Spinal decompression really works.
Being stuck on medication and being depressed, that was me. It was just pure miserable for me to be at my age, to have that kind of pain 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. People are amazed at how I've done. My family, my friends, my kids. They think I'm a different person because I can do things.
Call now. You don't have to suffer anymore.
The new Teresa is pain-free, and I have a future.